this week in New York, the United Nations General Assembly once again became the battleground of global narratives. Leaders from across the world took the stage, but Donald Trump's fiery comeback at the UN drew the loudest reactions. Trump began his speech with sharp attacks on migration and climate change. He called the UN's refugee initiatives a globalist assault on sovereignty and urged states to shut their borders. He went so far as to warn Europe that your countries are going to hell. On climate change, he dismissed it outright, labeling it the greatest con job, and instead praising fossil fuels as the true source of prosperity. On the Middle East, Trump declared that recognize a Palestinian state would only reward terrorism. Yet, behind closed doors, he admitted that UN still has tremendous potential, showing his usual pattern of confrontation followed by hints of negotiation. On Ukraine, his remarks were equally controversial, suggesting that Kyiv could retake occupied land and even hinting that NATO might shoot down Russian aircraft, a statement that raised alarm among diplomats, while the reaction from other leaders was swift. French President Emmanuel Macron countered Trump's directly, defending Europe's recognition of Palestine and challenging the United States to help end the Gaza war. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan gave one of the most dramatic speeches of the day, condemning atrocities in Gaza with powerful visuals. Yet, in private talks with Trump, he described the meeting as fruitful, once again playing both moral champion and pragmatic negotiation. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres opened the session with a somber warning. The world stands at a crossroad between cooperation and catastrophe. He urged leaders to confront climate change, the Gaza war, and even the risks of artificial intelligence together, reminding them that no nation can face these challenges alone. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky pushed for unity against Russia, insisting that Ukraine must reclaim all its territory. His message was clear: peace must not come at the cost of rewarding aggression. Yet, Trump's NATO comments raised fears of dangerous escalation. Meanwhile, Iran struck a defiant role. After Ayatollah Khamenei publicly ruled out nuclear talks with Washington, President Pezeshkian is expected to double down at the UN, emphasizing sovereignty and resistance over compromise. And then there is Pakistan. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is in New York engaging with Arab and Islamic leaders. His speech is expected to highlight Gaza and Kashmir, positioning Pakistan as both a humanitarian voice and a bridge between blocs. So these were some important highlights from the speeches of world leaders. In other videos, we will discuss the main key takeaways from the speeches of other world leaders.